Testing, testing. Good morning, everyone. If I can ask you all to come in a little bit.
This means they're not going to visit the road again.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
After seeing the reports of the Maccabi Tel Aviv football hooligans and the narrative that's being played out on the TV, I've completely forgotten what I was going to talk about. It was going to be about the year-long genocide. It was going to be about the amount of children that have been killed. It was going to be about the injustices there. But then when I heard the reports of yesterday, I thought, hang on a minute, here we go again. The narrative is constantly changing. The narrative is constantly, we stand with Israel. To defend itself except for Palestine. Every human being has a right to life except for Palestinians. Why is that? Why is every single Western media outlet saying that we stand with Israel? Why is nobody talking about the pogroms against Palestinians? Why is it every day we're talking about death to Arabs? The Muslim this and Muslims that. November is Islamophobia awareness. Awareness Month. But also, amongst all of this, we keep forgetting about the 20% of Palestinians that are flipping Christian. Why don't they matter? Why don't they matter? Because it all boils down to the fact that we're always, constantly, forever, Western life, white lives. When is my life going to matter? When is my child's life going to matter? And same as your life. The media is out there, the politicians, the leaders, the corporate companies are out there to silence any form of legitimate criticism. By shouting, what do they shout? Movement. And anti-Semitism has been held as a weapon against anyone that says you cannot value one life over another. The British are directly involved and responsible for what has happened today and over the last 7 decades. It didn't start on the 7th of October 2023. In fact, it didn't even start with the Balfour Treaty. It started before that, when the British thought we have a right over lands that are not ours. From empire in India and Africa, comes out and who doesn't. I will make an effort every time to come out and say, this is wrong. And I hope that each and every one of you that have come out here today will do the same. And hopefully one day we'll come here and surprise ourselves and go, wow. One day we will storm those doors and say, not in our name. Our government, David Lammy, has come out and said, small children, you can't care for anything. And that's what we're here for today. So thank you so much for coming out here today. I'm going to pass you over to Tony, who's got a couple of poems he'll like to read out to you. And then we will be marching. Before we do march, we'll have an announcement to say our route and safety precautions and all of that kind of stuff. But for now, I'm going to pass you over to Tony. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
And with a look made of all sweet accord answered, the names of those who love the Lord. And is mine one, said Abu. Nay, not so, replied the angel. Abu spoke more low, but cheerily still, and said, I pray thee then, write me as one that loves his fellow men. The angel wrote and vanished. The next night it came again with a great awakening light and showed the names of the Middle East. East meets West. When East meets West, we are both blessed with insight. In spite of what the media portrays, he does this, she does that. When East meets West, we blow the media cover and discover one another. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. And last week, Barclays had 16,345 shares in Albit, worth more than 3.4 million in 2022. Next day, they had nothing. So when we start with Barclays, we won't mention this again, but this is just a reminder that boycotting does work. BDS is a movement and you are all part of the movement. So I thank all of you for spreading the message or cancelling your bank accounts or taking money out from shares or pensions. So well done to all of you and the movement. Of Israeli fans walking down the streets in Amsterdam with their Israeli flags, provoking Amsterdam youth. So, if you don't know what Amsterdam looks like, Amsterdam is maybe even more diverse than London. And there are Jewish people in Amsterdam, and there are Jewish Dutch people who support Palestinians and the Palestinian cause. Because we Dutch people, we may be very open-minded, but we're not stupid. So, provoking on the streets, provoking youth on the street with their flags and chanting, and I will actually read it out to you what they're chanting. Ole, 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 let the IDF win and F the Arabs. Ole, 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 why? There are no schools in Gaza, because there are no children left there. This is what they're chanting. In Israel. How can it be that militants, military people, whether serving or reservists, can boast about killing innocent children? How can that be? It wouldn't be in any country's military bases. No militant will ever boast, if they have a conscience, about their actions that they had to take, the killings that they had to do in another country. Let alone go to a different country, provoke the people who live there, and then promote the killing that they're doing in someone else's country that they're occupying. It's completely unacceptable, and the media, what they do is changing the narrative. Because, as Rabbi said, someone like David Lammy, our government, is condemning what happened. And I'm going to quote again. the lack of 1 minute silence by the Israeli fans for the victims of the floods of Spain? Did he condemn the chanting of F the Arabs, or no children left in Gaza? So while he condemned some young people whose government is oppressing them, the race-hate Wilders is the most racist PM the Dutch government has ever seen. Did he condemn that racist behavior? No. Did he condemn the Israeli hooligans attacking a taxi driver for looking like an Arab? No. Did he condemn tearing down the Palestinian flag on Dutch properties?
No.
Did he condemn the Mossad being with Israeli hooligans in the streets of... So please come to the stage, and then we have some announcements to make as well. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace upon you all. With every life murdered in the occupied territories in Lebanon, a dream dies. A dream to be a doctor, to help people, dies. A dream to start a local business, to innovate, dies. The ambition to advance humanity dies. All gone. Every death toll, whether it be 40,000, 100,000, carries with it honourable names, such as Adnan al-Bursh, a doctor whose death will have caused the ramifications of deaths to many others. Rafa'at al-Arir, a professor with whom dies the desire to conquer and expand knowledge. These martyrs have names, not numbers. With their murder, the Enlightenment and civilization murder ensues.
How over time, Chair? Yeah. Pete Smith wanted to say something? Yeah, you're fine? In that case, shall we do the announcements? Okay. So, SPS, we have some things to announce. So, SPS, obviously, over the last year, has been coming out on a bi-weekly basis as much as we can to speak up on, about this genocide. With your support, we've been growing, and obviously not for the right reasons, but we have been growing, and we are filling the demands that you have asked us to do and activities and our events. On this basis, we are formalizing ourselves as a unregistered charity for now. For that reason, we invite you all this coming Tuesday in the evening for our first ever AGM. Now, you don't need to come to put yourself forward. You can do it. We very welcome you to put yourself. We need your voices. Please do shout out as much as you can. And yeah, stay safe and stay together. And let's march from Swindon to Palestine. No, other way around. From Palestine to Swindon, we march for justice.
For line,
Let's
and
get in
get
the line.
the banners held up by volunteers to hold those up.
Let's get in the line with the banners in the front. Which banners are we talking about? The hands of children Gaza?
People for that one.
3 people volunteering for the Gaza banner.
And 2 lots of 2 people.
And 2 lots of 2 people for the watermelon banners. That will help us keep our identity, keep everyone visual about where we are. So 1 at the back, 1 in the middle, these guys in the front, and we need 3 people for the barbed wire banner, which is quite heavy, so you do need to be a little bit strong, but you hold it up aloft, it's very visual. So we can get into the lines. We've got these convenient lines here, these white strips. We can start getting into a narrow line. Yeah, and we need children at the front to hold the banner, please, because they go at a nice slow pace for us.
Yes, of course. Thank you, love.
Do you have any others? Yes, please. They're very light. They're very light. These ones, the watermelon ones are light. The one up on the stage, that's heavier. Right? Can we move forward a little bit, please?
Someone's help.
You're holding that? Yes, thank you.
Thank you, volunteers. Thank you very much. If you guys mind going towards the back, and then you can mark the end of the march. We're going to go, as I said, very narrow and long rather than wide. You guys are, the teddy bear one is fine. Oh no, they've both got teddy bears. I don't know.
Can someone help with this banner, please?
Yeah, we need help with the banner. Come on, people, please.
If you're strong, come and help. If you're not, don't.
I'm trying to find an apprenticeship, but in the meantime get a job as well.
Palestine. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine. Palestine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation now. 5, 6, 7, 8. Independence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation now. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terror state. Israel is a terror state. Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. To the river. Yeah. You dropped a socialist worker?
I've already got one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
You dropped it out of your pocket.
Did I?
Yeah, that's yours.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
So if you can roll it up and stuff it in your pocket. And more. Could we hang this from your buggy? Thanks. That was the only thing left, so I thought we should probably grab it. Oh, I got these.
Wow. Gonna need it at some point, aren't I?
Yeah.
We are the people. We won't be silent. We are the people. We won't be silent. Now, 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 now. All right, that's ready.
We will not let you die.
We will never let you die.
We are all Palestinians. We are all Palestinians.
Free! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terror state.
Israel is not
Terror state.
Israel is not
Terror state.
Stop the bombing now! Stop the bombing now! Stop the bombing now!
Stop the bombing now.
Stop the bombing now!
Stop the bombing now.
Stop killing children!
Stop
Killing children.
Stop bombing Gaza!
Stop bombing Gaza.
Stop killing children!
Stop killing children.
Stop bombing Gaza!
Stop bombing Gaza.
Free, free!
Palestine.
Free, free!
Palestine.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
From Politicians, they all lie.
Is it in a genocide?
Politicians, they all lie.
Is it in a genocide? Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terrorist state!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terrorist state! Palestine! Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state! Israel is a terrorist state! Palestine! Palestine! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine! 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 Palestina! 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 Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Then we just passed the preacher and he said nothing. Behind
Not allowed to, I suppose.
Palestine.
Giving out leaflets. Any idea?
There was something about the AGM. I haven't got one. So.
No, not those. She's got one.
Palestine live forever.
I just wonder what it is, because if it's not something that is...
I have no idea.
Stop bombing now.
Palestine! Palestine! Palestine will be free! Palestine will live forever!
Now they've got rid of those chairs, they've got saving those chairs, although they haven't said they've divested, and Palestine Action will be keeping an eye on them, just to make sure they don't reinvest in Elvin. If they do, then obviously they'll be back. So that shows the BDS movement does work.
मैं कुछ लाइन नहीं आई पर मेरी लाइन कोई भी देवी दादी करे क्योंकि मेरे पति की लाल लगी काले मेरी बेबी गुड़िया नहीं है क्योंकि मेरे साइड पे जाके खाते हैं मैं तो काम तो बहुत दूर है पापा ने दिया था मेरी ऑनर ना मेरे पेरेंट्स की ऑनर में तो
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! Your prophets are covered in Palestinian blood. Your prophets are covered in Palestinian blood. Your prophets are covered in Palestinian blood.
Your prophets are covered
in Palestinian blood.
So we know they divested from Elbit, but there's still more investments that need to stop. So keep continuing to boycott Barclays until Palestine is free.
Free Palestine! Free
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever!
Free
Palestine!
Free
Palestine!
So I think that's probably a good idea. Go along this way then.
Occupation no more!
Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terrorist state!
Free
Palestine! Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever!
Free
Palestine!
Stop
bombing now. Too many children died.
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8! Sorry,
I couldn't hear you.
I said one's as bad as the other, and Bangladesh is the other.
One lives in the concentration camp, so not so much.
Jews were in the concentration camp.
Yes, and then they went to Israel, ethnic cleansing them. So people ended up in Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and Gaza.
Free plastic.
So the people in Gaza are in the world's largest concentration camp. That's what it is.
I don't know much about it. In South Africa, all that apartheid, that was the that's why religion, that's religion.
You want equality and freedom for everyone.
No, you won't get it. You can tell your horrors you did to the pure black guys and women and children.
I know it's only fighting Palestinians as well.
White Africans. What can you do? They won't listen to you. Off you go now.
Have a good day.
I will do.
Sorry about the too many children died.
Fantastic. Everything good out the back here?
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
All of these guys.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
They don't smile.
Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state! Israel is a terrorist state!
Israel is a terrorist state.
Who's next, please? Who's next? Yours or yours? Yours.
Palestine! 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 We march for justice. From Swindon to Gaza, we march for justice. Palestine will be free. Occupation no more. Here's the terrorist state. Terrorist state. Stop arming Israel. Stop arming Israel. Stop arming Gaza.
Stop bombing Gaza! Stop arming Israel! Stop arming
Swindon to Gaza. We march for justice. We march for justice. For justice. Resistance is justified. No peace. No peace.
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
from the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
from the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Ceasefire now.
Ceasefire now.
Ceasefire now.
Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now.
So here we go again. Open it McDonald's. What do we say to my kids? You're about to go rich. But also, you prophets are covered in
Palestinian blood.
You prophets are covered in Palestinian blood. You prophets are covered in Palestinian blood. You prophets are
Covered in Palestinian blood.
A new chance for you. Not a penny, not a dime. I will not pay for a genocide. Not a penny, not a dime. I will pay for genocide. Not a penny, not a dime. I will pay for genocide. Not a penny, not a dime. I will pay for genocide. Not a penny, not a dime. I will
Pay for genocide.
The reason why we stop continuously at McDonald's is because they're still investing in the illegal occupation settlements in Palestine. They're still stealing Palestinian land and they're building McDonald's on it and they're still funding the Israeli army and they're still... So the prophets are covered in Palestinian blood. The prophets
Covered in Palestinian blood.
So, not only are we boycotting McDonald's because they are complicit in the genocide, but also they are normalizing relations with Israel. Us buying products from McDonald's are normalizing the genocide. We cannot normalize this genocide. We cannot open our eyes every day and think it's normal to see the image that we see it. It's not normal, and that's why we have to continue to resist against this globalized entity.
Complaining about the genocide that's been unfolding in front of our eyes on social media, on the internet, for over 12 months
Record.
now.
So I need to change battery.
48 years. Our education system in this country, I was brought up to believe, taught us the truth, taught us the world was a fairer place after the Second World War, with the United Nations and all this, and that everyone had equal rights. It's not true. It was true. I never saw, during our education at school, or in the media, over here at any time, any of the comments by the early Israeli leaders themselves. David Ben-Gurion, Israel's first Prime Minister, 1948 to 53 and 55 to 63. We must expel Arabs and take their places. And if we have to use force, then we have force at our disposal. That was from Nur Masala, the expulsion of the Palestinians, page 66. Compulsory transfer of the Palestinians from the valleys of the proposed Jewish state could give us something which we never had. Even when we stood on our own during the days of the first and second temples, we are given the opportunity which we never dared to dream of in our wildest dreams. James Wiseman, Israel's first president, the indigenous population was akin to the rocks of Judea, as obstacles that had to be cleared on the difficult path. Moshe Dayan, Chief of Staff of the Israeli military and Minister of Defence during the 1967 war, that's the Six-Day War. Jewish villages were built in the place of Arab villages. You do not even know the names of these Arab villages, and I do not blame you, because geography books no longer exist. Not only do the books not exist, the Arab villages are not there either. There is not one single place built in this country that did not have a former Arab population. Now I ask you, why was this left out of my education? Shame! It's a shame, yes, it's shame. It's because all of this, Israel, it comes from imperialist ambition. At the end of the right, but in actual fact, protecting their own positions, which they do by using the power of veto. Anyway, I'm getting told I'm talking too much, so I'm going to wrap up. Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Your prophets are covered
You were good
in
for us.
Palestinian blood. Your prophets are covered in Palestinian blood.
Your prophets!
We're really fortunate in this country that we can have young children out and about eating chicken nuggets and their sausages. They can go about their business and be disrespectful because they don't have to fear a bomb landing on their head. They do not have to fear that their spins will be split into second little tiny blood specials all over the place. We are very fortunate in this country to be able to go about our business and do our daily work without anyone stopping us. We are very fortunate to be able to do our groceries without a military bullying us or taking a gun to us. We're very, very fortunate. And therefore, we can do whatever we will. And that is why we have this respect for people. This is what everyone is talking about. The lack of education. The lack of education that prevents us from learning about empire and colonialism that has allowed the world to be destroyed when little girls can act like absolute twats. And therefore, we...
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Occupation no more! Is a terrorist state! Occupation no more!
Honestly, that's like children dying. That's the audacity to make those kind of things. They're not kids either. They're like 15, 16, 17. And how come issues go on now?
We march for justice. We march for justice. We march for justice. We march for justice. We are all Palestinians. We are all Palestinians. We are all Palestinians. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state. Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. We will never let you die. We will never let you die. We will never let you die. Too many children died. Too many children died. Too many children died. We won't be silent. No, 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 no. We are the people. We won't be silent. No, 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 no. We are the people. We won't be silent. Stop the bombing. No, 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 no. We are the people. We won't be silent. Stop the bombing. No, 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 no. Listen, justified. Distance is justified. Distance is justified. Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. Now. Ceasefire. Now. Ceasefire. Now. Ceasefire. Now. Palestine. Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be
From
free.
the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free.
Palestine.
Free.
Palestine.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Free.
Palestine.
Free.
Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free.
Palestine.
Free.
Palestine.
Stop bombing Gaza.
Stop bombing Gaza.
Stop bombing Israel.
Stop bombing Israel.
Stop bombing Israel.
Stop bombing Israel.
Stop bombing Gaza.
Stop bombing Israel.
Stop
Bombing Israel.
Brick by brick, wall by wall.
Israel has to fall.
Brick by brick,
Wall by wall.
Israeli
The apartheid has to fall.
brick by brick,
Wall by wall.
Israel
Apartheid has to fall.
brick by brick, wall by wall. Israeli apartheid has to fall. In our thousands, in our millions,
We are all Palestinians.
in our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
From Swindon to Gaza,
March for justice.
from Swindon to Gaza,
March for justice.
from Swindon to Beirut. We
March for justice.
From Swindon to Beirut. We
March for justice.
From Swindon to Beirut. We
March for justice.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Palestine. Free Palestine. Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state. Stop the bombing now.
Stop bombing now.
Bombing now. Stop bombing Israel. Stop bombing Gaza. Stop bombing Israel. Stop bombing Gaza. Palestine. Palestine. Palestine will be free. Palestine will live forever. Palestine will be free. Occupation no more. Israel is a terror state. Terror state. State. Terror state. Occupation no more. Occupation no more. It's a terror state. State. Terror state. Stop arming Israel. Stop arming Israel. Stop bombing Gaza. Israel. Stop Israel. Palestine. Genocide. We charge you with genocide. We charge you with genocide. We charge you with genocide. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine.
We need the volunteers.
Occupation no more. Israel is a terror state. Terror state.
Israel is a
Terror state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terror state.
Israel is a
Terror state.
Israel is a
Terror state.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
Free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Assad occupied.
We'll never let you die. Palestine.
The river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
The river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terror state.
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terror state. Free, free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Resistance is justified. Resistance is justified. Resistance is justified. Resistance is justified. We'll never let you die.
This was the problem with Zion.
Never let you die.
And so yeah, when
We'll never let you die. We'll never let you die. You're all Palestinians. You're all Palestinians. Now. Ceasefire. Now. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terror state.
Free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Occupation no more. Israel is a terror state.
We told you we're genocide!
Praise the waste man. Palestine! Palestine! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Right, I like the banner that Tess sent us. Can you keep that, please? The world is blind, Habibi. Apparently it's a TV show, something. The world is blind, or love is blind. Love is blind. Yeah, I don't have TV license. I don't know what's going on. I just want to add one more thing, because tomorrow is Remembrance Sunday, and we said let's not forget and never again. So when you talk to your colleagues and you wear your white poppy or your red poppy or maybe Palestinian poppy, available here, exclusively made by my mum. Round of applause for my mum. Never again means never again. Not today, not tomorrow, not during World War II, World War III, genocide, Palestine, Congo, Beirut, Sudan, Yemen, Kashmir. Never again means just never again. So let's remember this Sunday all those lives that have been lost, not only the soldiers during World War I and II, but also the innocent lives that are losing today and tomorrow all over the world. Other than that, I hope to see you on Tuesday at the AGM. If anyone has any questions, come and ask me or Repi, our chair. Where's our chair there? Is there anything else we need to announce? Maybe? Anything else we need to announce?
No, but I would like as many people as possible to turn up at the AGM on Tuesday. Not Monday, Tuesday. If you can please come to the AGM. We have got some leaflets here if you want to pick them up. It'd be great to see as many people there as possible, because we want you to come along with us on that journey. We want to be on a journey to improve, to better ourselves. And the only way we can do that is if we get your ideas and your inputs as well. How do we make these protests better? How do we get the word about the Gazans out there, about the Palestinians out there, so people can truly understand what is happening? So like, for example, today being heckled to say, you wouldn't have to do this if you stopped killing people. I can ignore things like that, but there's only so much it can take. I think today I've come here with a lot of rage inside me, and that's why I couldn't stop myself outside McDonald's and make those comments. But again, it's what Gavin said. We in this country are lacking in proper education, and an education system that truly talks about what is empire and what is colonialism. Palestine and Israel is a direct result of colonialism. And we need to start talking about that, and we need to start teaching that in our schools. Every one of us has a responsibility to teach it to our own kids, but we also have a responsibility to bring it up in schools and institutions to say, you need to speak the truth. At the moment we're talking about reparations, the African nations saying we want payment for what you did, the slave trade, etc. This doesn't just come out in a vacuum. Palestine isn't unique in that sense. Palestine is a direct result of colonialism. And I'll keep repeating that until people get it. And the only way we can change that is if we keep talking and having those conversations. And I keep seeing in these protests, please, whatever opportunity you have, talk about Palestine. Talk about empire and talk about colonialism. Read the books that you can get your hands on. If you want some recommendations, come to the Palestine Solidarity Instagram pages. We'll give you some recommendations there as well. If you don't like reading factual books, there are novels that depict the story of how Palestine came about as it is today. From 3% Jews, a nation was divided to give them 61% of lands that didn't belong to them, and there was only 3% Jews.
But we decided, we the British decided, we will give the majority of the land to the Jewish people. But there were only 3% there. Where did the rest come from? Where have the rest of the people, Israelis, come from that say, this is our land, we belong in New Day? 97% people there were Palestinian Christians and Muslims, Arabs. Where are the big Israeli people come from? Europe and America. The irony is, it was the Europeans that were persecuting the Jewish people, and it was the Palestinians that took them in. And today, because of their embarrassment and their guilt, they use words like pogroms. When they're being instigated, when they're being told, I hope you die, when they're laughing when children are being killed. And that is why I got rattled at McDonald's. When those weren't kids, 15, 16, 17-year-olds should know better. They should know better than to talk over and make jokes on a man, a white man at that, is making comments about destruction and the killing of children. But because he was wrapped in a keffiyeh, he's not seen as white anymore. That is how our brains have been washed. The children's brains have been washed. And so, well, yeah, but we want you to be at the AGM if you can, please, at the Turkish Community Centre at Beatrice Street on the 12th, which is Tuesday, starting at 5:30. It will start off. If you can turn up, that would be great, because we'd like you to voice your opinions on what we need to do. We want these bigger. We want this whole place filled next time. Not because it's some kind of popularity contest, because the more people that come out here, the more the government will need to take notice. The more the people here will say, why are these people constantly coming out here? What is it all about? And that's why, in whatever shape or form you can get involved, please get involved. First step, AGM on the 12th. And like Dadwa said earlier on, we have other events happening as well. So please follow us on Facebook and Instagram and do get involved. And if there's anything on there that you think actually you could do better, you could do more, or I want to do this, get in touch, let us know, and let's keep this fight going. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Thank you everyone, have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon.